Absolutely. Just let me know which topic you're in, and I can come up with some questions for you.
Today,
Whether it's
I select the topic which discuss with you how to make better decisions and avoid regret.
got it. In that case, I can definitely come up with some questions related to decision making and minimizing regret. Let me know if you want questions focusing on a particular aspect, like personal decisions, professional choices, or something else entirely.
My first question is, what are the key factors that influence our decision making process?
That's a great starting point. Key factors can include things like cognitive biases, emotions, past experiences, available information, and even social influences. We can definitely dive deeper into each of these if you like.
My next question is, how can emotions cloud or enhance our ability to make sound decisions?
Absolutely. Emotions can play a huge role. On one hand, they can cloud judgment by causing impulsive decisions or leading us to overreact. On the flip side, emotions like empathy or intuition can actually help us make more compassionate and holistic choices. It's all about finding that balance.
My next question is, what
Absolutely.
role does institution play in making better choice?
Great question. Intuition can serve as a kind of subconscious processing of past experiences and knowledge, allowing us to make quick decisions without deliberate analysis. It can be incredibly valuable, especially in situations where we need to act quickly. However, it's also important to balance intuition with rational analysis to avoid biases.
Next question is, how can you balance logic and emotion when making important decisions?
That's a really important aspect. Balancing logic and emotion often involves taking time to reflect and acknowledging your emotions while also gathering facts and evidence and help to break down decisions into smaller steps, consider both the emotional impact and the logical outcomes, and even seek input from others to get a well rounded perspective.
Why do people often regret decisions even when they seemed right at the time?
As a common experience, often regret can stem from factors like unforeseen consequences, the influence of hindsight bias, or even the emotional decision afterward. Additionally, sometimes we second guess ourselves when we see alternative paths or when new information comes to light. It's all part of the human experience.
My next question is, how can identify and change cognitive bases that affect your judgment?
That's a fantastic question. To identify cognitive biases, it helps to become more self aware and reflect on your decision making patterns. You can also educate yourself about common biases like confirmation bias or availability bias. To change them, you can practice critical thinking, seek diverse perspectives, and even slow down your decision making process to allow more deliberate analysis.
Next question is, what strategies can help you evaluate all possible outcomes before deciding?
Great question. Some effective strategies include techniques like scenario planning, where you imagine different potential outcomes and their impacts. You can also use a decision matrix to weigh pros and cons and consider both short term and long term effects. Another helpful approach is to seek feedback from others or even run simulations if applicable. All of these can give you a more comprehensive perspective before making a decision.
My next question is, how can learning from past mistakes help you make wiser decisions in the future?
That's such an important point. Learning from past mistakes helps by allowing you to reflect on what went wrong and why, so you can avoid similar pitfalls in the future. It also helps you identify patterns in your decision making process. Over time, this builds greater wisdom, helps you make more informed, confident choices, reducing the likelihood.
Why is important to take responsibilities for your decisions even when they go wrong?
Taking responsibility is crucial because it helps you learn and grow from your experiences. It fosters accountability and builds trust, both with yourself and with others. It also empowers you to make better decisions in the future because you're more likely to analyze what happened and adjust your approach. Ultimately, it leads to personal growth and helps you build resilience and integrity.
My next question is, how
Whenever
can seeking advice from mentor or friends improve your decision making?
seeking advice from mentors or friends can provide fresh perspectives and help you see blind spots that you might have missed. Mentors, in particular, bring experience and wisdom, helping you avoid common pitfalls. Friends can offer emotional support and alternative viewpoints, making you feel more confident and less isolated in your decision making. Overall, it broadens your perspective and enriches your decision making process.
How can mindfulness or reflections help you make better decisions?
Mindfulness and reflection are super helpful because they allow you to pause and become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and biases before making a decision. This mindfulness helps you stay present and reduces impulses. Reflection, on the other hand, lets you learn from past experiences and consider different angles, leading to more thoughtful and balanced decisions. Together, they help you approach decision making with clarity and calm.
What role does confidence play in avoiding regret after making a decision?
Confidence plays a big role because when you're confident in your decision, you're more likely to commit fully and trust that you made the best choice with the information you had. This reduces second guessing and helps prevent regret. At the same time, confidence also encourages you to learn from the outcomes, whether they're positive or negative, and grow from those experiences. Overall, confidence helps you navigate decisions with greater resilience and less self-doubt.
My next question is, what are the difference between overthinking and careful decision making?
That's a really insightful question. Overthinking often involves getting stuck in endless loops of doubt and worry, which can lead to anxiety and paralysis. Careful making, on the other hand, involves thoughtful analysis, weighing options, and considering consequences without being paralyzed by doubt. It's all about finding that balance between being thorough and not getting bogged down in excessive.
ChatGPT, please give me the summary of this today topic.
Of course, in summary, making better decisions and avoiding regret involves a blend of self awareness, emotional intelligence, and careful analysis. It's about recognizing and balancing emotions and logic, learning from past experiences, and seeking diverse perspectives. It means practicing mindfulness and reflection to ensure thoughtful decision making. Ultimately, it's a continuous process of growth and refinement.
Thanks a lot, ChatGPT. You have guided me about this topic and help of different questions, satisfaction. Thanks a lot.